What's up, world? This is WeNeeda5th. This is your man Mo. Got my man P in the building.
What up?
Got my man Hill in the building.
Getting that good B-roll.
Fellas, had some signings over the week. Norman Powell was traded to the Miami Heat via Clippers, and I think the Jazz was in that trade. Devin Booker signed the extension with the Phoenix Suns. OKC was able to get multiple extensions signed with Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, and SGA.
Handsomely paid, I should say.
Well deserved. Big time.
About
Big time.
a little over $850 million.
Over 3/4, right near $1 billion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Market value.
Definitely.
Wow. Oh, okay. We also had Summer League kick into full gear. Have you guys been watching Summer League?
Some of it.
All right. It had Cooper Flag play. This is how ESPN was marketing it. Cooper Flag versus Bronny.
Mm-hmm.
But the Dallas Mavericks versus the LA Lakers. Cooper Flag, number one pick. It was a so-so game, I felt. I think you saw some good things as far as what you expect from him and what he can potentially be. But you also saw a lot of room for improvement. I think the Lakers took him a lot more seriously than most teams, for that first Summer League game. They decided to double team him from the start. What did you guys get a chance to see that game, and what did you see from Cooper?
I guess from high school to college to now, if that talent level where you see like Luka and who's another one, SGA, like pace, like nothing's gonna speed him up. Like he's gonna go smooth, even keel. If it's gonna be a missed shot, it's gonna more than likely be a good shot. He's calculated. I'm looking for his efficiency to be high if he gets his reps in with his jump shot. It's like the Worthy Magic situation. Like I don't think of a higher draft pick that fell in such a great position. You know what I mean? Like he won't have any pressure with Dallas. You're talking about having Kyrie, AD, those bigs to surround him. It's just like a plethora of riches.
And I think one of the steals that Dallas was able to pull off, getting Nimhart. He wasn't drafted. I don't think he was drafted, but they were able to pick him up. And in this Summer League game, he looked really good. I think he scored 21 or 22, somewhere around there and whatnot. And he looked real effective, looked really good in the offense, was able to be a facilitator, hit timely shots. I think if he continues on this path and continues to look the way he looked in that Summer League game, Dallas might have a little steal. Of course, they seem like a little loaded at the guard position, but
Well, that's assuming he makes the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I don't know. I mean, of course he could be. Obviously, he could be playing his way on to the roster, which is good for him. Whatever. But we'll see. I just, besides Cooper Flag and Bronny and Connect, I don't know if any of those guys are going to be in the league. You know what I mean? That's just how it is in Summer League. So
you don't put too much into it and too much from it. Like
Right.
I think, like as we saw Edgecombe play the first game and not play the rest. Like they've seen enough.
Yeah.
Now it's like not for you to get hurt. Like Dylan played a little bit, and then we know what we have here at these lottery positions. So get a little bit of your rep in that, and that's it for these other guys. Yeah, they're playing for their lives. You're right, to make hopefully like a G League
just to be seen.
Yeah.
It's a tryout for all the teams, not just the team that you're playing for.
Now, having said that, were you surprised that Dallas played Cooper for 30? I think he played 32 minutes.
I don't think you see him again after that.
I don't. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't watch much preseason. What do you call it?
Nah,
summer
but
league basketball.
They played him a lot.
But you know me. Why wouldn't they? It's a basketball game. Like
But usually most teams are playing their top 10 draft picks, sort of like what Hill's saying. Like, hey, you give them a little run in the first half and whatnot. Let them get a sweat. Maybe you'll allow them to see something in the second half, but 9 times out of 10, their minutes are dwindling. Yeah. In the second half, if they have any minutes
the whole game.
Yeah, I think that's doing the players a disservice because you're trying to get them ready for the NBA. In the NBA, you're going to play the whole game, and you wanted them to be in situations where the game is on the line strategically. So taking them out in the third quarter early, I just think that's like poor preparation for the regular season.
But my thing would be pushback on that would be, hey, like you said earlier, for the most part, majority of them are playing with players that aren't going to be in the NBA.
Right.
And this isn't preseason. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is just summer league. Hey, so, and because, hey, you still have some time before preseason even gets started. You know what I mean? Why even risk my top 10 talent? You know, the guy that I signed the contract with.
Well, if that's the case, just wait till preseason to play him. Don't play him at all. Because to me, I just think I never want my plays out there just playing. Like, I want them to play to win. You know what I mean? I don't want to plant that seed where you're just going through the motions. Okay, I know the offense. I know strategically what we're trying to do. If you win or we lose, I don't know. You know what I mean? So I think you want them in game NBA situations. And by that I mean like fourth quarter, 2 minutes left for the fourth quarter. What are we doing?
There's no win for this to me for summer league. If they get hurt, you're done. Yeah. So, I mean, I would say training camp and then preseason games would probably be the best. And then this should be a showcase for the no offense to Bronny's already on, but for the Bronny James and the others trying to gain a spot into like I said, like a G League where they're saying like we can make a team, you know.
I know this totally off top, but do you think that the NBA should consider, hey, just making the summer league available to those players who have contract questions or don't have a contract solidified yet or don't have a full regular season contract solidified?
They will lose too much money.
Yeah, definitely. Like I know a couple. Yeah, not even. Sorry to cut you off. I know a couple of guys that went out there to say like this is a chance for us to go see some potential stars early, and I'm willing to pay not top dollar, but enough. And then so it's a happy medium with the NBA from getting a cash grab by showing a little flash of these guys as opposed to you paying the NBA top ticket. You know what I mean?
You can't charge the same for Nembhard as you do for Cooper Flag. That's what it comes down to.
Okay. What did you guys think about the trades that we talked about? Norman Powell to the Miami Heat.
I hated that for the Clippers. I don't even understand the move. I don't get it.
Who's the big everyone's so scared of in the West? Because they put Collins on. I mean, they're stacking up their centers. And
I don't even consider Collins a big. I mean, it's Joker.
I mean,
but I don't even consider Collins a big. Like, what is he gonna do with Joker or Wemby?
But Joker didn't win.
Yeah, but you have him and Wemby and now Chet. You need a 7-foot out in the West. You know,
and then you figure, hey,
but then they get some bigs, though. They got bigs, right?
Besides Zubac, who do the Clippers have?
I think the Clippers picked up somebody. I'm trying to think who it was.
Was it No, not Valanciunas. Was it?
They have a big.
I think the Nuggets picked up Valanciunas. Actually.
Yeah, Nuggets have him, but they picked up someone. It might have been friend from.
That tells you how good he
is. Brook Lopez.
Could have been Brook. Yeah, I think it is Brook. Yeah, it's Brook.
That's a good pickup.
So it's stacking up bigs. I guess they're feeling that.
But I think that's the trend now.
Why? That's what I'm asking. Why though? Are they saying because OKC's bigs is not what killed people in the playoffs? I guess the regular season and the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but their bigs played a good equation, part of the equation for why they were so successful this year. Period. You know what I mean? Forget the playoffs. Just the playoffs.
What I see is you need to stop that main engine, which I don't think you can stop, which is Shea. I think everything revolves around Shea Gilgeous. Mm-hmm. So 3-and-Ds and people to cut the head off, I'm not concerned about because Chet had bad games and Hartenstein wasn't even played with sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
He's the engine that makes him go.
Yeah, but I think what the league is saying is that, hey, when Chet was on and Hartenstein, when they had everything clicking with those two, they were damn near unstoppable. There was nobody in the league that looked close to where they were.
Yeah, but how do they get the ball is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I know what I'm saying, like,
and I'm not saying that. Hey, I'm not saying SGA and them shouldn't be looked at as more part of the solution than people are saying. But I'm saying that, hey, it's a copycat league, and
Joker I can get if they're stocking up. If they're saying they want to go against Joker, I get it. But he lost. You know what I'm saying?
But you look at the league and look at the teams that we're saying will be the most competitive toward a OKC repeat. We're looking at Houston, who got bigs. You know what I mean? Got bigger with KD. What you would call it? You looking at
a center? I mean, is he a forward?
He's 6'9", but he's a center. But you got to remember though, they lost to OKC.
Okay.
They have Chet and Hartenstein to combat Joker. So when Joker lost, he lost to a team that had someone that could match up with him.
All right, so we're gonna put what you call him in there too as well, right? I guess Gobert.
Yeah. I mean, you have to Minnesota
as far as sticking him.
As far as competitive.
No, I'm not getting a center for Gobert.
But they
he's there because of.
But they beat Denver as well,
right? Because he's a good defender, right? Like so
it's Joker,
huh?
So it's Joker.
I believe so. Like if you play Denver, you might need a 7-footer on your squad, like because their best player is 7 feet tall.
And also, like I said, OKC. Especially the last 2 years,
right?
They've been really dominant. You know what I mean? Like this year, they've been able to close the deal with getting a championship. But hey, last year they won like 58, 60 games.
Right.
And this year they won 68.
Yeah, just
you know what I mean? So it's like, hey, people are going to say, what are you guys doing? And I think with their formula, the easiest thing to copulate or emulate is getting those bigs.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like,
if you take Joker off of them, you don't need the big.
No, I think the league, as league wide, I think you just need a couple of bigs now.
If you take Shea off of OKC, you need the bigs against OKC?
It wouldn't be. It's not the most important thing. I agree with you there. Shea's the most important thing, but you still need someone
that's
to match
the hardest thing to copy, though. Where am I going to find another SGA? That's the thing. I can find another 7-footer or 7 foot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But no, it's more finding the defender, right? Like it's more finding the guy to guard SGA, like a Lou Dort or
that's what I mean,
or a Holiday, Drew Holiday type.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, why not stack up on like Vanderbilt's or
I think the league always done that. Like I think that's the 3-and-D player.
You just think that he's just such weapon X. There's nothing to do with him.
I think every team has height-wise someone to guard SGA. Now, can't stop. He's, in my opinion, the best player in the league. Right. But I think every team has someone to match up with him.
So it's a lesser two evils. It's easy to probably.
Yeah, it's easy to find a 6'6" defender than a 7-foot defender. A quality one.
Okay, and they're at a premium. The 7-footers. That's why.
Yeah, I guess because they're more rare, right? Like Dylan Brooks could be someone you say, okay, I'm bringing Dylan Brooks to guard SGA. No, but that's the type of play that you want, though.
McDaniel, and he torched McDaniel.
Right. Yes, I'm saying. I'm not same thing with Joker. I'm not saying Any of these guys can stop Joker, but I'd rather have a 7-footer
but
on Joker.
OKC made it difficult for him.
Right, because they had Hartenstein and Holmgren. Now imagine if they didn't have him. You don't want Jalen Williams on Joker. You know what I mean? You don't want Dort on Joker.
Right.
So it's just to me, it's just a height thing. You know.
Yeah. Devin Booker resigns with Phoenix. I think it's five, 275, something like that.
Two 150, 75 a year.
Okay.
Show me the money.
He kind of led us to the discussion we're gonna get into a little bit later, as far as
crazy.
People are asking, is Devin Booker serious about winning? Part of the reason is because he signed this extension. And people are wondering, why is he showing the loyalty to Felix despite not having the success that his counterparts may have had? You know, like a KD or,
What are they asking that really, though? Really, are they, though? Seriously? Are they really asking? I mean, to be fair. I mean
what you think they asking?
He's coming up for an extension. Hey, listen, you've been on the job for a long time. It's time for you to get an extension. This is what's offered. 2 years, 150 for you. No, I'll take less. And go somewhere else. No, I'll take less so you can bring more people to help me do my job, because I can't do my job on my own. I mean, either way, you're sending two bad messages. I'm here. I've played well. I'm getting compensated for it. To me, end of story. If he goes and chases a championship, this panel would kill him.
Yeah, to me, it's close to a no-brainer. Like, they could offer him the most money. Let's start with that. Let's start with that. And, there's certain triggers. Like, I think he was an all-NBA player. Like, you have to reach certain plateaus to earn that amount of money. He earned those plateaus. He reached those milestones. So, I don't think Phoenix is the worst organization in the world. They had a tough run, getting Durant and Bradley Beal. But it's been, maybe 4 years ago? They were up 2-0 in the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
So,
How are they not trying to win? Like you said, they went to the finals and they added Kevin Durant.
Yeah, even that, to me, okay, they haven't won. I could hear that. I could understand that. Or they made bad moves. But to say the organization wasn't trying, why would you bring in Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal if you weren't trying?
Yeah.
So I have absolutely no issue with him staying. I don't even know it's like oh my God, this he's choosing loyalty. I think, God forbid the guy just wants to be with one team. He wants to bring a championship to the city that drafted him.
Okay. And I'm a little less sentimental with it, in the sense that I just think that Felix hasn't given him a reason not to want to stay. They've shown that, hey, during the course of his career, hey, we're willing to spend, we're willing to make aggressive moves to try to trade or move up in the draft, whatever the case may be, to put a competitive team around you. Now, all of our ideas don't pan out, i.e. Kevin Durant and bringing Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, but hey, we're willing to make these moves. We're willing to try to remain aggressive in trying to put a competitive team around you, especially in this small market of Phoenix. It's not not the biggest market. So, hey, I think given what they've tried to do during his career, they've shown him that, hey, we're willing to go out and be aggressive in trying to put a competitive team around you. And I think with any star or superstar, that's all you're really asking your team to show you, is that, hey, y'all are willing to put in the effort. Y'all are willing to spend the money or make the moves necessary to put a competitive team around me so I can compete for a championship. I think with the modern day narrative of superstars changing teams, what's been lost is the organization's responsibility to the players, to the city, in regards to putting a competitive team together. And I think organizations, when they draft a player, especially they drafted a lottery player, a player like a LeBron James or whatnot, I think the onus is on the team to show that player, hey, we're willing to do what it takes.
They probably went above. I think they went beyond what they did. I think they overreacted. They should have just ran that team back. That was a good team.
Yeah.
I think that team could have just matured. Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges.
They brought in Chris Paul.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
he's seen nothing but he's seen nothing but bringing in talent to win.
I think they could have just matured with. That was a team.
Yeah.
And Booker, I think that could have been a championship team if you tweaked the bench a little bit and they had some time together. They overreacted and traded all that talent.
Mm-hmm.
And got Kevin Durant. Like, that's what Kevin Durant does. I mean, he's such an amazing player, but he's going to deplete your resources.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I see what the organization were trying to do. It was a bad move at the time, but who's going to turn down Kevin Durant? I get it. But it's just the results where people feel like, I don't know, Booker, where do you want him to go? It's going to be for less money.
I'm curious if you guys still think, rumor's been out there for a while, Phoenix is going to buy out Bradley Beal. Do you guys think that's still going to happen?
It's a chance.
P?
It's a chance.
How many years does he? I don't know.
Two.
Two more. And it's like 100 or something.
Yeah, it's 100.
155.
The owner just bought the team.
Nah, that's $50 million this season.
I don't know because they did the same. Milwaukee did the same with Dame, right? Dame has multiple years left on his contract. I guess I don't. It's up to the owner, right? Like, do you want to take that hit? It's crazy to me, but okay. I would just try to trade him. Just get something for him.
He would want to.
He would have to. He had to sign off on it.
Send him to the place where he wants to go.
I would call him in. Where do you want to go?
But that's 50, I think 57, 59 million.
I don't know if it's that much.
It's more than Dame.
No,
as far as the payout,
it's 2 years. Just double check. I think it's 2 years. It's $50 million per year. Just to double check. But even if it's more.
Well, obviously a lot. And I understand what you're saying, Mo. It would deter people from being a trade partner because you don't want to take on that money. But Phoenix did it. That's the way I look at it.
What are you interested in? Clippers?
Yeah.
Miami?
At this point, just to get him off the books, I'll send him where he wants to go.
And you're paying what? 30 cents on the dollar for it?
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, the money of course the money matters, but
I think the money is the only reason why he hasn't moved yet.
For other teams?
For other teams.
I think the talent too. I mean, people move if you're good.
Because of how much money he's making, where Phoenix is at with the tax apron and stuff like that, the money has to match exactly.
I get it, but if he was good, you're not complaining about the money because you would keep him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But if he was good, you would actually have suitors for him to go to. You don't have that. Like, he's not playing well enough to live up to his money.
right.
To make it easier for him and everyone else. Like, it's a diminished product at plus $50 million.
He's getting paid like an all NBA player, and he's not even an all-star.
Right.
And I think that's the issue.
Tiedemann on good.
Yeah. Rarely available. Yeah.
You touch that?
110 million.
So 55.
55.
Yeah.
He's not living up to someone who's getting 20.
Right. But again,
If you're Phoenix, you take that hit and just buy him out?
If you can't get any, I mean, they're looking. If I would do it, I would try to trade him as best as I could, because that hit's gonna be on you for the next how many years. If not, I'll let him play for the next 2 years.
Yeah, I would just play it out. you know, if they buy him out, hey, it's not my money, so I don't care. But, you know,
and just to preface your argument, whatchamacallit, I think with Phoenix, they can't, like with Milwaukee, they were able to stretch out Dame's buyout for the next 5 years or not. I don't believe Phoenix can do that with Bill. I for the life of me, I can't remember the rule that applies to him, but I don't believe that they can do that. It would have to be, hey, like right now, this type of stuff.
Yeah, I would work on a trade. If you don't do it this summer, you probably have a better chance to do it next summer because it'll be an expiring contract. Some teams love taking expiring contracts. So
I think he loses $13 million for the buyout.
He loses.
I think he loses $13 million.
So he's not getting bought out. Why would the hell would I take a buyout?
All because you're gonna get that. Listen, if he's gonna make 110,
right,
and he's gonna walk away with what 97,
97, right. And then you
get
to sign.
To get another contract.
But I get to get another contract after 2 years anyway. I'm with the Devin Booker and Bradley Bill. Get your money. I ain't leaving no money on the table.
Yeah.
I ain't leaving no money on the table. Yeah, I love basketball. I ain't leaving no money on the table.
Copy that.
I ain't helping nobody.
If he wants, if I can't say he wants out because they just want him out. Like he wants to be on Phoenix.
And
so.
maybe, this for sure. I would think. I'm putting myself in his shoes. I think he wants to get paid.
Yeah, that's it.
$110 million, and he may love the game. He may want to make it work in Phoenix. But above all,
give me my barley.
I need all of that.
Give me my barley.
A bar of a Herculean effort for the next 2 years. Book minimum salary for the rest of his career. I can't see you paying over $5 to $7 million for that talent.
Bill,
I can't see it.
More the reason I need this 50-50.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's what I'm saying. That's why you do it. I see a couple of 4s, 6s, and 7s. I think that ceiling is done.
I don't know how the veteran minimum stuff work and all of that, but yeah, he's not going to get 55 annually again. I highly doubt it. Unless something just crazy.
Goes crazy the next 2 years.
He just goes nuts the next 2 years. In that case,
Phoenix got a jewel.
You extend them.
Jonathan Kuminga. Still out there.
I think he'll be there.
You think he's staying in Golden State, signing the offer sheet? I think the offer sheet is low, like 7.9 or some shit like that. It's real disrespectful. Like Golden State.
I think play it out and leave.
The Golden State.
Play it out and leave. Just play this 1 year out and become an unrestricted free agent because they can match anything now. I would just play it out and shut my mouth and be quiet and play the best as I can. I can play so I can get some money.
And I'm not bugging, right? Golden State did him dirty. They did him like the music industry does music artists.
Yeah, they definitely they limited his playing time, which is going to limit his numbers, which is going to limit his value in the open market, and now they can re-sign him for cheaper. Yeah. It was diabolical, actually.
But I ain't going back.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys are bigger fans. We go back and forth about Kuminga, but yeah, they did him dirty.
I'm not going back. I'll play this out. I know for sure I'm not coming back.
Yeah, I would advise him just to get away from Golden State. They did him dirty.
You think there's going to be a home for Russell Westbrook? And if so, where?
I'm hearing backing up Brunson.
Are you serious? You know what, Knicks fans? That would be typical. That would be typical. And that's why I'm your biggest haters.
I mean, anywhere, really. Atlanta, anywhere.
It's weird. Typical. I know his style is sporadic and everything.
Typical.
But you can put him anywhere.
Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife.
It's weird, yeah.
Who can't use a 6'3" power forward?
You can put him at Philly.
6'2" power forward.
Yeah, bring him back to the lake. I think he
anywhere,
any team, any team.
He's a Swiss Army knife.
That's crazy.
Dame Lillard, where we think he's going?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play.
To the hospital and rest.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play this year. Why would you pick him up this year? He can't play. I would. Yeah, I would, if I was a team, I wouldn't really kick the tires, so to speak, until next summer.
Al Horford. A lot of people have been talking Golden State.
I mean, I guess I could see Golden State, maybe the Lakers. I would if I bring him in, it would definitely be like in a backup role, which that's why I don't really like him at Golden State, because I think he might be their best center, and that's not good.
All right, and I think that's it for the major players still out there.
Major?
Oh.
Names. familiar names.
But it kind of leads us into, hit us up on social media. Let us know what you guys think. Are you following NBA offseason? What do you think about some of these signings? Let us know on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts. And you can hit us up directly at WeNeeda5th@gmail.com. We talked about the offseason moves and stuff like that, and talk about Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and especially with Devin Booker, that brought up the conversation of, hey, legacy versus loyalty. You know, should players stay with the team that drafts them, collecting the most money that they can, and putting as much pressure on the organization, management, to put a competitive team around them as possible? Or should the players be more concerned about their legacy and choose the best opportunity to win a championship going to the team that offers them that best opportunity? Kind of brought this up as a result of the Devin Booker extension signing, but it could apply to, of course, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and stuff like that.
SGA, Chet, J-Dub.
Let me ask you guys, where you at loyalty or legacy?
I think it's a case by case. Like, I don't think it's I wouldn't make like a blanket statement, oh, you should do this, you should do that. It depends on what organization you're with. Like, obviously, OKC, everybody re-up because I think everybody feels
that's
it's
both
a great
worlds.
organization.
And, gonna win
I make the most money.
But I'm actually, I guess, from a fan standpoint, in the sense that, hey, and I'll use Kevin Durant because he's the easiest one, or LeBron James, but I think Kevin Durant is more recency bias. We kill him, or the media crucifies him or puts him through the crucible for changing teams, for, hey, leaving the OKC team that was up 3-1 and going to Golden State, who at the time presented the best opportunity for him to win the championship. The team was best set up for him to succeed. We kill him for that move. You know what I mean? And some fans are even killing Devin Booker for signing an extension with Phoenix.
So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Can't win.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It's
Can't
case
win.
by case. Do what you want to do. Do what's best for you. If I sign with my team, you say I don't want to win. If I leave, you say I'm taking the easy route.
Mm-hmm.
I can't win. So in both cases, Devin
What was the
Booker
best
get your
position
money,
that fits
KD
you?
get your ring. If that what makes you happy, do it.
I think that's the answer right there.
Right? You know, personally, I look at like LeBron. Like, to me, that Cleveland ring means more than the Miami Heat to some people or most people. That's just. It depends how much you care about what people think of you, I guess. Like,
And see, LeBron is one of the players that I feel has been the negative aspect of that narrative has been compounded more than I think is necessary, especially for that move to Miami. You know what I mean? like I bring up LeBron, and we often compare him to Jordan, and I just think of both of their first 7 years of their career and what the organizations did for them. Not hey, what they were doing during that time. Hey, Chicago, you trade up to get Pippen, trade up to get Horace Grant, you trade for Bill Cartwright. You know, during his first 7 years, so that by the 8th year, hey, you're a championship team. You're a championship contending team for the last, 3 years, if you want to really be truthful about it. But it's like, hey, Chicago made aggressive moves to show Jordan, hey, listen, we're serious about putting you in a position to win and being the best player in the NBA and whatnot. We see that path for you, and we're going to try to set you up. Cleveland, first, they lose the best player that they had on that. Carlos Boozer, you can't convince him to sign an extension off of his first rookie contract. Lose him out the window. So Ricky Davis, and then Big Z, it's his best players that he's playing with. Boobie Gibson, maybe. I'll give you that. But
Larry Hughes.
Okay.
I mean, I think
and by the time Larry gets there, he's shot.
Yeah, but I think a lot of these narratives come off of results. Like Scottie Pippen is that because they won. So if they didn't win, no one would be feeling. I don't know how people would feel about if Scottie Pippen was a great player, 17 points, 8, and they never won. I don't know until they win. And now you see the skills that you might see in these championship teams. I don't know if LeBron wins with Cleveland that we say Larry Hughes is somewhat of that guy. You know what I mean? This is
but even when I'm thinking back to that time, like, hey, you pick up a Larry Hughes, but you pick him up toward the twilight of his career. He's like his best years are behind him.
Listen,
and it's like that for the first 7 years of LeBron's career with Cleveland, they were either picking up players that were past their peak, past their prime, and on their way out of the league.
Screaming at his whole career, bro. I'm good on that. He's been screaming his whole career. You go to the second best at the time, the second best two guard in the league, and in the top 10 power forward.
But my thing is like this: there was a reason why he started making that choice. Like, I think what's lost in the conversation is that, people just say, LeBron, you decided to go play with Dwayne Wade and Chris Paul.
Right.
Nobody talks about Bowie Gibson. Nobody talks about, how Cleveland lost Carlos Boozer. Nobody talks about how Cleveland, the best pickup you can have is Larry Hughes after his prime.
Yeah, but he's not
when
slick,
he shot.
bro. So why did he go back to Cleveland?
Because they agreed to, we're going to pick up Kevin Love. We're going to keep Kyrie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Listen, again, he's not stupid. I think, but we're giving him an out, though.
But I think Cleveland, when he goes back, Cleveland's on the record saying, hey, listen, we weren't willing to do what we needed to do. We weren't willing to be aggressive the first 7 years of your career. Whatever you want now, let's go. I think that's the only reason why he left Cleveland in the first place.
I totally disagree, bro. I totally disagree. I think this man had a plan and what he was set out for, which is great, to be the best basketball player to ever do it. With that, I need championships to validate that.
Yeah.
However way that I can do it, stacking the deck, I will try to do it. And he's doing it now in his 22nd season.
Yeah.
This man is still screaming he doesn't have enough help with Luka Doncic.
And I agree with you as far as him stacking the deck.
So the Lakers don't make a good... Hold on. But again, each time he goes somewhere, the places or leaves, they don't do enough for him. I don't understand. You left Miami because of what then?
I think, your argument is correct. I'm just saying that, hey, that the narrative that I'm giving you as far as, hey, the team didn't show you enough.
Yes,
or
Cleveland, I agree. What did Miami didn't do?
Miami was at the point where I think they didn't want to sign somebody.
No, this guy got they had Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Bosh got hurt. All right, yeah, because you're depleting.
And he's not coming back. Yeah.
No. Bosh is hurt. You're depleting your chances to win. It's not like that the organization didn't try. He got hurt. So play it out. You still with the second best player at the time at the 2 guard in the league.
Mm-hmm.
That's still championship material right there. Him knowing that team, he was thinking that it wasn't enough.
And I think whatchamacallit, he would have been right. Because I don't
know. With him and Dwayne Wade is enough to win a championship.
I mean, with all 3 of them healthy, they lost to a Dallas team.
Okay.
So it's like, hey, all right, now we're clicking now, we're winning, but that's with all 3 of us.
Dude.
Now Chris Bosh is out, and at the time they were saying that he wasn't going to be able to come back.
Miami didn't make it. Listen, you give me Cleveland not making a concerted effort to keep to build a championship team around.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, he leaves. I need to know why he left. What you call him though? I still need to know why he left Miami.
I think whatchamacallit at that point,
they didn't make a concerted effort to build a team around him.
No, I think whatchamacallit at that point, he's chasing the championship. He's looking for the best opportunity, and it's
He won 2.
And part of the equation that helped him to win 2 in Miami, one of that data set was gone.
Like I said, he needs to have he needs to have the deck stacked in his favor.
And I'm not arguing.
So he's gonna move the goalposts for what? I don't feel. Hold on, I don't feel any type of remorse of the flack that this man gets for him jumping teams. I don't. There's nothing could change. It's frustrating to hear why he left Cleveland, why he left Miami, why he left Cleveland, why he wants to leave the Lakers and then go to another championship. Championships don't matter to him anyway, so what does it matter? Like, why should that be a barometer for LeBron James? You're great. You're the all-time leading scorer. You showed enough. So why are you jumping in champion? And why are you feeling that these teams aren't making a concerted effort to placate for you? Miss me on that. I'm good on LeBron James with that part. Great player, but not stupid.
Okay, so you're more on the loyalty side.
No, I'm not. I think his situation, because we talked about his situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think for everyone else, I think it's for your best interest, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
For him, I think it was just that, or maybe that is his best interest, where he's saying that I need the deck stacked for me to be who I am. So it could be his best interest to do so.
Mm-hmm.
You're the greatest player. Again, I'm not one to say, hey, listen, Jordan didn't have to leave. I'm not one to say that, but people can say that, and they do. Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, all that stuff that you said, that's Michael Jordan. Like, Michael Jordan is going for that. I could care less if they trade. I don't know what these players would have been without him.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be the greatest player, right? And people are saying he didn't have a Scottie Pippen. I'm sorry. Michael Jordan made these players who they are. It is what it is. So why can't you make these players who they are?
But I think even if you're saying Michael Jordan made these players who they are, I think the way he made them who they are was just being competitive and saying, hey, listen, I refuse to lose, or I holding everybody to the standard. Now,
so let him do that.
Hold on, let me finish. He did just like Kobe does that.
No, Kobe did like he does that.
Exactly. Thank you. Whatchamacallit. But it's up to the players to accept that challenge. It's up to Pippen or Pau Gasol or Lamar Odom to step up to that standard.
Right.
And for Michael and Kobe to say, yeah, I trust him. He's one of mine. So it's not like Jordan just handed Pippen the formula or handed Horace Grant the formula and said, here, this is how you're going to be great. No, Horace Grant and Pippen said, oh, that's the standard? Okay, we'll meet you there.
So he doesn't set a standard, LeBron?
I don't know.
I'm
just saying for Michael, like y'all are, or the way I'm hearing you with Michael Jordan, with the Michael Jordan, Pippen, and Horace Grant is, hey, Pippen and Horace Grant wouldn't have been good or great without having come across or played with Michael Jordan.
I say you don't know who they are without Michael Jordan.
I disagree with that.
You must know more about Pippen than I did.
I mean, I think, hey, his time in Portland and Houston, that wasn't
That's after being with Michael Jordan.
That wasn't whatchamacallit, but
after being with Michael Jordan.
But it showed that, hey, he can play like that with other players. It wasn't just, hey, I'm whatchamacallit, Klay Thompson with Steph Curry, and I'm relying on Steph Curry's gravity to pull stuff away from me. You know what I mean? And
take Michael Jordan. I think you take Michael Jordan out that equation. I don't think you have that.
And I think Pippen, whatchamacallit, especially his time with Portland, those Portland teams that, hey, if it wasn't for Phil Jackson, Kobe, and Shaq, he'd be going to another finals. You know?
I don't know. Again, if he doesn't go to Chicago, I don't know what Scottie Pippen is. Listen, I mean, he could be Detlef Shrimp on Portland. I don't know who he is. I can't make that assumption or that jump. I'm not looking at Pippen after he played with Michael Jordan, what he became. I can't go by that because he spent time with Jordan to give you the Pippen that y'all know. I don't know any other way to say that.
I mean, he was a pretty good player. Part of the reason why he got drafted.
Yeah, but I'm saying you have the all-time great. To me, you're dealing with Weapon X, making players around you know your Hodges and and everyone else around him, whoever you thought was around him, and gave contracts to other people. This other dude is leaving, and other people ain't getting contracts around this guy. He's leaving.
Yeah, I think it's to the point where the perception, I'm saying, everybody has their different theories on it, but the perception is that, like Jordan, I only say that in Kobe because we mentioned him earlier, are just better leaders, right? They get with the program or you get going. And where LeBron is like,
I'm get going.
Y'all not getting with the problem, so I'm leaving. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, honestly, I never thought Chicago was all that great of an organization. I think Jordan willed that organization to the championships.
And lack of a talent pool, too.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm also a Bulls fan. I'm a Scottie Pippen fan, good player, Horace Grant. But, like, Bill Cartwright and Will Perdue were your centers. That's rough. Paxson and B.J. Armstrong, good spot-up shooters, whatever. But, yeah, so I just think the perception is basically Jordan and Kobe got it out the mud, built it ground up, LeBron left. Whether that's correct or not, I think that's how most people feel.
Yeah. I think I think it's kind of a limited view if that's the way people are viewing it. Because I think with Kobe and Jordan, both of them, especially when you bring Kobe into the equation and after Shaq leaves and whatnot, those first 2 years, you know what I mean, after Shaq leaves is really bad.
But that's the point, though. He stuck it out, though. He stuck it out. He weeded them dudes out.
Right.
But there was a time where, hey, during that time period, he's in the parking lot threatening the organization.
He didn't leave. I get you. That's how you get right now.
That's my point. That's my point of leadership. LeBron, you should have done that.
Exactly.
Why didn't you threaten Cleveland and say,
stay?
I'm not dealing with this. Y'all got to get more people in here.
I think the first time, I think that was the frustration.
And you keep doing it.
Yeah,
not leaving.
That whatchamacallit, I'm giving y'all those threats and whatnot, and the best y'all can come up with is Larry Hughes.
Because maybe he's a victim of his own talent. Because if I'm really going to the other side, you're saying, okay, this organization is so bad, you made it to the finals. Now, that might be because he's such a great player, and I understand. But again, it's perception. If you're like a really heavy LeBron fan, you're going to say they made it despite the organization. LeBron was so great, he took them there.
Okay.
But if you're going in the opposite way, you say, how much help do you need? You had enough talent to get to the finals. So obviously you was working with something. You know what I mean? There's other NBA players in the league. These guys weren't chopped liver if they were good enough to help you get to the finals.
But that's the perception he put out there that everyone now runs with, though.
Right. So I just feel like you just can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Like some people say he's great, he carried him. You can't say, oh, I'm so great, I carried him, but I didn't have enough help. it's just
he didn't score 110. I always say
Right.
that. He doesn't score
Right.
110 points.
Right.
And he averaged about, 28, 29, maybe 33. You still got to get 70 points from somewhere else. And they got it.
Yeah, I think it's really just perception. Obviously LeBron's a great player, but I think the perception is always going to be different when you stay with the one team and basically break through and bring that city a championship or the organization.
And
a
the threats are, I want to go to play with the all-time greatest shooter or play with Kyrie, AD, and Flag. I don't understand how that makes any sense to me. And you're playing with a guy who has been not an all-NBA, an all-first-team NBA player. 5 times that.
Wow, that's wild.
Right? It's comical. It's just... And I feel you even when you say, like, the Cleveland thing went back. Yeah, but he went back with Kevin Love and Kyrie. Who won that championship? He hit that 3. Who averaged 30 points during those finals? You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he went back home because I feel a certain way. He went back home because there were assets there.
Yeah.
You're the asset, fam. They make it happen. Turn these players into something. Stick it out. It's always something. And yes, you see games where he gets frustrated. 2 minutes left on the game, he walks off. He's bailed on his team multiple times. He has a soft skin. I'm good on the excuses that they make for LeBron James. All time great, I give you that. But miss me with them doing a disservice. To an extent, okay, but no, not Miami, not the Lakers, because he's gonna leave there. I feel he's gonna leave some way somehow.
I think he's going. I think this is going to be his last year.
I don't know. I mean, I thought after 2020 it should have been his last year. I didn't think they had anything. I mean, even to be fair, even 2017. But again, an all-time great.
Tell them how you really feel. Hit us up on social media. What do you guys think
on this channel? Though, I do have to say that you are liked.
Loyalty versus legacy? Where are you guys at? Should the players stay with the team that drafts them and get the most money that they can possibly get, or should they chase the chips and go with the teams that offered them the best opportunity to accomplish that goal? Hit us up on social media. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast, wherever you listen to your podcast. And you can hit us up directly at WeNeeda5th@gmail.com. Before we get into what's on the radar, I just want to send a RIP to Frank Layden, former Utah Jazz coach. I know for me, he's one of the first memories I have of a famous coach and whatnot, because I knew him from inside the NBA and stuff like that, and the little specials that they would do with that, and he was always memorable to me because of the thick glasses and whatnot. Yeah, he was like a comic book character, to be honest.
How old was Frank?
He was 92.
All right, good.
He lived a full life. Like, serious.
Rest in peace, Walter Scott, too. Whispers.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Frank Layden, good shit.
What's on the radar?
Wimbledon Finals. Alcaraz Center might be another instant classic. Yeah, they're taking over. Men's tennis is them too. It's over. Sorry, Djokovic. It's over. It's Alcaraz Center. And also Clip's new album.
Okay.
God sort them out.
Okay.
Lyric-driven hip-hop.
All right.
I heard the majority of it. It's a good album.
I gotta hear that.
Yeah. So what's on your radar, man?
Summer League. Wow. Watching some of these kids play. It gives me some interest going into the NFL than the NBA. I need that push through August.
So I got a couple of things on the radar. Summer League, new Superman movie is on the radar. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it
A lot
yet.
of flack, right? Immigration.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so immature. It's like it's a freaking comic book character. Like, really, what are we doing, y'all?
It's not real.
Yeah, like, Metropolis doesn't exist. Like, it's okay. And guess what? He's an alien. He's not even born on this planet in the storyline. Like, yeah, he's the ultimate immigrant. So y'all need to get over that. Angel Reese is on the radar. She's on the NBA 2026 2K.
Melo.
Mm-hmm.
That's him. Melo. Somebody else is on there too. Shay.
Yes, SGA. So big shouts to her. She's also looking a lot better on the offensive side. Like, hey, she's looking a lot better.
She gave me a 25-15 here.
The work that she put in is starting to show now. I'm starting to like what I'm seeing as far as what she's able to do on the offensive side. Some of the footwork that she's displayed in the last couple of games. Okay, I see the work. You putting it in. And I hope that she continues on that. Also, RG3, you're a hater. Yeah, seriously, he gets on my nerves, and go get a friend or get a dog, if you need attention, please, you're killing me. This whole Angel Reese debacle, I'm not even gonna go into it, but you need to stop, and you need to stop. And just shut up and go somewhere. And I'm putting it out there like that. RG3, right now you're the worst. You need to stop. And there's got to be a better way to get clicks. And this is from someone that's trying to do a podcast and get to that level and whatnot. And there's a better way. And you should know better. But yeah, that's what's on my radar.
Set.
Hey, to all our fifths out there, stay safe. Peace.
Peace.